Good morning, dear friends. As the dawn breaks, we awaken to the promise of a new day. Welcome to the break of dawn, the birth of new beginnings and the start of fresh opportunities. Every sunrise brings with it the possibility of a fresh start, a chance to reset, to make amends, and to embrace the untapped potential that lies within each one of us. The significance of a new day isn't just in the rising sun or the chirping birds. It's about the opportunity to start over, to walk the path less trodden, to make a difference. As we wake up to the morning light, we are reminded of the cyclic nature of life and the blessing of renewal that each day brings. It's about the chance to live, to love, to laugh, to learn, and ultimately, to grow. Each new day is a gift, an open book waiting to be written, a blank canvas waiting to be painted. As we gather here today, we are united by the common thread of seeking peace, solace, and guidance. Regardless of where we are, what time zone we are in, or what stage of life we are at, the morning prayer is a universal appeal to the divine, a moment of communion between our hearts and the cosmos. In this moment of introspection and tranquility, we are reminded of our inherent connection to the divine and the divine's presence in every aspect of our lives. So let's take this moment to pause, to breathe, to feel the cool morning breeze, to soak in the warmth of the rising sun, to listen to the symphony of nature, to connect with the divine, and to prepare our hearts for the prayer. As we take a moment to breathe in the freshness of the morning, we open our hearts for the prayer. In the quiet of the morning, we find ourselves in awe of God's magnificent creation. Imagine the first rays of the sun gently illuminating the world. Each new day is a masterpiece, a fresh canvas painted with the hues of dawn. Marvel at how the sunrise, in its silent and graceful manner, brings life and light to the world, a testament to God's enduring love and faithfulness. Listen to the symphony of nature, the birds in their glorious chorus. Their songs fill the morning air, a melodious celebration of a new day. Every note, every trill, is a testament to the Creator's design, a reminder that we, too, have a song to sing, a purpose to fulfill in this grand orchestra of life. Consider the flowers, blooming in the morning light. They open their petals to the sun, a display of color and life that paints the world in vibrant hues. Each one unique, each one beautiful, each one an example of God's exquisite craftsmanship. As we behold the beauty of nature, let us not just see, but truly observe. The rising sun, the singing birds, the blooming flowers, they are not mere happenstance. They are the brushstrokes of the divine artist, the notes of the heavenly composer, the words of the eternal poet. In every blade of grass, in every rustling leaf, in every drop of dew, we see God's hand at work, crafting a world of wonder and beauty. It is a reminder that we are part of something greater, a tapestry of life woven by the hands of the Creator. Let us then, in the quiet of the morning, take a moment to appreciate the world around us. Let us marvel at the beauty of creation, and in doing so, draw closer to the Creator. For as we appreciate His works, we come to better understand His heart. In the grandeur of creation, we see the artistry of the Creator. With the beauty of God's creation in our minds, we now seek His peace and guidance. In the quiet stillness of this new day, let's take a moment to breathe, to inhale the promise of a fresh start, and exhale any lingering doubts. We find ourselves at the intersection of dawn and day, a perfect moment to seek what we yearn for, peace and guidance. Remember, seeking isn't just about asking. It's about opening our hearts and minds to receive. It's about trusting that the peace we seek is already within us, a gift from God, waiting to be unwrapped. And the guidance we desire is a path laid out by God, inviting us to take the next step. God's peace is not like the world's peace. It's not fleeting or dependent on circumstances. It's a profound sense of calm that transcends understanding, a tranquility that anchors us in the stormiest of seas. This peace reassures us that we are never alone, that we are infinitely loved, and that no matter what we face, we are held in the palm of God's hand. God's guidance, too, is unique. It isn't a roadmap with every turn marked out. Instead, it's a compass pointing us towards love, towards kindness, towards growth. This guidance whispers to us in our moments of decision, nudging us towards the path that leads to our highest good and the good of all those around us. So, in the silence of this moment, let's ask. Let's ask for the peace that passes all understanding to fill our hearts. Let's ask for the guidance that leads us to love and serve better. And as we ask, let's also listen. Listen for the quiet whisper of God's voice, the gentle rustle of His presence guiding us through this day. Remember, God is ever ready to give, ever willing to guide. All we need to do is ask, receive, and trust. In the silence of our hearts, we hear the whisper of His guidance. Now, we take a moment to bring our personal requests and intercessions before God. As we continue our morning prayer, let's turn our hearts inward, to the personal thoughts, needs, and desires that reside within our hearts. Each one of us has a unique story, a unique journey, and unique needs that only we and God truly understand. Take a moment, right now, to silently voice your personal requests and concerns to God. You may be seeking guidance in a difficult situation, strength to overcome a challenge, or maybe you desire peace in a storm that's raging in your life. No matter how small or large your request may be, remember that God is listening. He hears every prayer, every plea, every heartfelt sigh, and every silent tear. There's a comforting piece of wisdom that says, God doesn't always give us what we want, but He always gives us what we need. So as you voice your requests and concerns, do so with an open heart, trusting that God knows what's best for you. His wisdom is infinite, His love is boundless, and His plans for you are always for good, even when we can't see it. Remember, prayer isn't just about asking, it's about listening too. As you voice your needs and desires, also take a moment to listen. Listen for God's gentle whisper in your heart, guiding you, comforting you, reassuring you. God speaks to us not in loud, booming voices, but in gentle whispers, in the soft rustling of leaves, in the quiet moments of our hearts. So, listen carefully, and you may hear His comforting voice guiding you. As we conclude this part of our prayer journey, let's remind ourselves of the beauty of vulnerability before God. In our vulnerability, in our honesty, in our openness, we find strength and comfort in His presence. For it is in our weakest moments that we often find the greatest strength, not within ourselves, but within God's unending love and grace for us. In our vulnerability, we find strength in His presence. As we conclude our morning prayer, we receive God's blessings for the day. We have opened our hearts to the divine, expressed our deepest needs and desires, and now we stand ready to receive. Open your spirit to the abundance that flows from the universe, from the source of all creation, from God. Let us invoke the blessings of the divine. May God's protection be upon you as a shield, safeguarding you from harm. May His peace envelop you, a soothing balm to quiet the storms of life. May His guidance be a lamp unto your feet, illuminating your path and leading you on your journey. This peace, this tranquility, this guidance is not just for us to keep. It's a gift to be shared, a treasure to be spread. As you move throughout your day, remember this sense of calm, this serenity, this divine guidance. Let it guide your words, your actions, your thoughts. Share it with those you encounter, whether it's a kind word, a helping hand, or a listening ear. Let it ripple out from you like a pebble tossed into still waters, creating waves of peace, waves of love, waves of positivity. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. God's presence is with you, always. His love surrounds you, His peace dwells within you, His blessings are upon you. You are cradled in His divine love, wrapped in His infinite peace, guided by His unfailing wisdom. You are a vessel of His divine light, a beacon of His love. So as you step into your day, carry this peace with you. Let it shine from within you. Let it radiate out from you, touching the lives of those around you. Let it be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of peace. May the peace of God guide you and the love of God surround you today and always. Amen.